Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition, Legendary Difficulty, Survival Mods installed. I'm your host, College Fade. It's episode 24. We're here with Augur. We've got her hired. We have the books that we have to return to the college. We have to go see Delphine at the Dragon Burial site. That's not a fight I'm looking forward to yet. We have to return the Horn Orangery. That's a long time coming. The Black Star is the next big thing. Lead Sadia to the Whiterun Stables. We should do that while we're here. We should definitely do that while we're here. Fort Horogstead we couldn't finish because it was too difficult. What I need is an item with conjuration on it, and we're going to check the blacksmith again because this is every time that you log out of the game and log back in, the vendors reset. So after the last episode, of course, I stopped playing.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of
That
those
spell
city
looks
monks.
dangerous. The finest weapons and armor.
So I'm going to see if she has Major Knight. That's nice. I need that. Devouring. Health, I already have that. Major Knight, that's another one. Iron Armor. Waning Fire, Great Sword of Sapping. I just need to look on the armor pieces, really. This I'd like to have. I'd like to spend money on that and disenchant that. Which one's cheaper? Iron Armor and Major Knight. Okay. It's tempting. I'm gonna do that because I need to disenchant
Don't
that.
forget to check
need
inside
that.
the shop if you need anything.
I need to learn that enchantment.
We've got the finest weapons and armor.
See what he has. Dwindling Frost, Major Illusion. See, I'm looking for one that does conjuration.
Good doing business
So-
with you.
I don't have that. And what else are we looking at? What am I looking at for weight? 528. I have a bunch of stuff here. Alright. Oh, I have witch plate gauntlets. Extra ones. Okay.
The skies, traveler.
Well, in that case, here's what we're going to do. Our enchanting supplies. Fire's bone meal. We're going to use that. We're going to get rid of this. Okay, remove some weight. And then, what do I have for? See, I have 4 Grand Soul Gems. And I have a Greater Soul Gem. I have 2 Greater Soul Gems. I am going to enchant a couple more pieces of this witch plate with enchanting. I'm going to do my greaves. Witch plate greaves with a Greater Soul Gem and fortified carry weight. It gives me 21 more points. What is it if I do a Grand Soul Gem? 32. Well, I'm doing that. And then the witch plate hood. See, the witch plate hood is the thing I need to save for fortified conjuration, so I can't do that. I already have the gauntlets, and same thing with the cuirass because it'll do fortified destruction. This is not the conjuration I want to do, so I gotta save those 2 pieces. All right. I'm gonna try to drop everything else off that I'm not using and don't need. Imminent restoration, I need to sell that. Forge Master's Fingers, we gotta get rid of. Save those for later. Have all this stuff here. Okay. A bunch of food and a lot of ingredients, and some of this is really heavy, so I need to make a lot of potions actually. And in fact, that's what I'm going to do. So I will take this video and edit it. Oops, I always forget. Alchemy's down here. So we're going to do some alchemy. Hopefully get rid of a lot of ingredients. I'll see you guys on the other side here. Alright, we made a whole bunch of potions. Some of these we probably need to go sell. And as far as what else I need to get rid of, I don't really see anything. Oh, Soul Gem fragments, because I can't do anything with them. I can't do anything with them yet. You can... Where does it say? Add order, yes. These can be turned into soul gems. And these claws. The claws. Need a couple of them later. Alright. We're gonna go to Angela, or is it Angela? Whatever her name is up here, the potion lady. I made a bunch of potions and some of them I just want to sell.
Well met, traveler.
Let me know.
It's all part of the process of...
You look rather pale. Take a look.
So I want to sell her a bunch of these potions, for instance, that go by value. This one, Potion of Fortified Health. This is made with Giant's Toe and Wheat. I have potions of invisibility, enduring invisibility that I'm not going to use. She doesn't have any more gold. I'm going to take Acadia's good component. She doesn't have any. Large antlers, which need to be used to make slow and blister work. That's all she's got. Ectoplasm. What is that used for? Ectoplasm uses for fortified destruction, and the hawkbeak is used for resist shock. So
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I'm gonna make those real quick so that they are tagged. Alright, so that does it. I did a whole bunch of alchemy, and I didn't use my alchemy gloves like an idiot, so they're not as strong as potions as they should be. But at any rate, they're done, which is great. I have a whole bunch more ingredients categorized now correctly with the particular potions that they need to make, so that always makes things easier. So Uthgard and I are ready to go now.
How goes the begging today, friend?
That's right. Mock the town beggar.
Well met, traveler.
But
Actually, I'm going to save first because I haven't done it in a long time. That alchemy stuff took quite a while. Leek, horse haunch, grilled chicken breast, goat cheese, carrot. Right, I don't want to eat any of the severely stale stuff. Alright. Because it'll make me sick. Alright, we are ready to go. So Uthgard and I are going to head out. We're going to drop the Forge Master's fingers off. And finish that quest. May do Delphine's whole bit of business with that dragon while we're there. The big thing is I want to get to. I want to oh, here we go. Somehow, some way, find something with conjuration on it. That's the mission right now, actually.
The warm sand. Take a look.
Do you have anything? Fortified destruction. Orcish helmet. Yes. Yes. Oh, the cat. The cat. The Khajiit. You're my favorite. You're my favorite kitty in the whole world. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. We did it. We got it. Okay, here we go. Let's disenchant this thing. Ah, sweetness. Okay, we can disenchant this and we can learn that spell.
But these nodes have no love for us.
All right.
They look upon us and see only
I don't need to. I don't need to make.
smugglers.
I'll save in the game after that.
But it cannot be helped.
So I'll need to make some jewelry. But this is great. It means we can go find Phineas. What's the... Our conjuration is 65. We can go straight to Phineas now.
Need a ride?
Did they have more? Hold on. Before we even do that, we may go straight to the college. Because life becomes so much easier once you get the Conjure Daedra Lord.
Take a look.
What do you have for Grand Soul Gems? You have 2. Okay, I'm just going to buy those from you. And while I'm here, I'm going to try to get some of my money back. That's always the rule. Okay, let's do this. Bone meal removed.
come and see what goods I offer.
Alright, what do we have for... I have 3... so I don't... I don't have enough. I need to save those for recharging. Okay, that's alright. Oh, press the right button there. Colors fade, press the right button, my man. Alright, that's good. We're off. It's too exciting now, honey. We gotta go. Right. Oh, I'm liking this so much. This is gonna be great. Okay. The game just gets
Take you to any of the hold capitals.
doable.
Carriage is the safest way to travel.
Yes, it is.
Where do you want to go?
Winterhold. Thank you.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Wonderful.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
That is a battle mage right there. Oh, so excited. Let's go see Phineas. And it's dark.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking to travel.
That is why we saved up that money. Precisely for that situation. That Orc helm was 3,400 gold pieces, but it is going to be worth every penny when we can reduce the casting costs and cast the person that we want to cast here. Who's this? Is that you, Phineas?
Enchanting
That's Sergius.
services are one of
Mirabelle.
the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Lodge
Gotta keep
Guard,
my eyes open.
Onmund.
Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Even with the
I think the
college's
colleges
laid
do
back
for
my
attitude,
lantern's
there
empty.
are still some
Okay.
things that are off limits. There are some experiments the college frowns on. if
We gotta find
they're
Phineas.
aware of.
He's the guy. He's the guy who has the book. And he may or may not be in here. 12th year. It's just staring off into space. Phineas could be here. We have to hand these books in anyways. And I need to get some lantern oil. I don't see Phineas anywhere. Urag's busy doing his books and such.
I don't want to... Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Excellent.
Until next time.
So now, this is nice because he gives you these books. If I didn't need it. Hearthfire, this adds to... Conjuration increased to 66. Yay. Catalog. Weapon enchantments. Enchanting increased to 65. Very nice. Consider adoption. What else down here? Museum pamphlet. Guess I should read that and start the quest. Racial phylogeny. Response to Bero's speech. I think I've already read that one. Spelltome healing. Black arts on trial. Right. Phineas.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding. Take a look.
I don't care. I need your stuff. Conjure Dromorlord. I don't have enough gold. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. I got a circlet of imminent restoration. You gotta be kidding me. He's finally got it and I don't have. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Okay, can I sell you some books? Oh, they're not gonna be. It's not gonna do it. Oh, he's got the spell and I don't have the damn money for it. That is cruel. Sell you the spell tome. This. Black Art's on trial. What else do I got? I'm at 1600. Phineas. Okay, hold on. I know what I can do. Stay here. Don't move. Do not move, you punk. What are my most expensive things? Ooh, the golden ruby circlet. Destruction, archery. That's the most expensive one. Amethyst ring, garnet ring. That's the most expensive thing. Carry weight. Alright. Save. I'm going to use that soul gem because it has a lesser soul in it. And garnet ring. Alright, my friend, come here. Phineas, where are you? So, we're not done yet. Boy, I went broke really fast, didn't I? I'm gonna sell you some more things. Circlet of gold. This gold ruby circlet. Oh, wait a minute. You only have how much gold? Phineas, come on. I need this spell. Where's spell book? Spell conjure Dremora Lord. It's 1900 and you don't have any more gold? Okay, hold on.
All right then.
Hundreds of years have gone. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding.
Oh, and you won't let me sell to you.
Fight well.
Okay, hold on. There's gotta be a way to do this. Dang it. Where are you headed? Are you leaving? Because if you are, I'm going to follow you, and I should be able to sell to someone else. Oh, gosh. I hate it, because tracking this guy down tracking him down is kind of a pain in the butt. He's there. Means he shouldn't leave anywhere. Means if he leaves, we should see it. Let's go talk to Tolfdir. With this. Oh, who's this?
Good to see Skyrim still has
Sergius.
Chanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Tolfdir.
It's always encouraging, so you wish to master the arcane art.
I wish to sell you some stuff. This. And this ring. And this ring. Yes, I have enough. Okay, we'll come talk to you later. Not concerned with anything else. Oh my gosh, this has been a trial to try to get this. This is... Now.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yeah, you could say that. Conjure Dremora Lord. Okay, so Conjure Dremora Lord, spell tome. Conjure Dremora Lord.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Now, here we go. So, Conjuring the Dremora Lord is 247, which clearly we can't do. But our time has come. Let's do this. Circlet of Alchemy, Elven Gauntlets of Alchemy. And make some Fortify Enchanting Potions. And put my stuff back on. Witch plate. And put the helmet on. Oh, Circlet of Alchemy. Right, because you can wear a circlet at the same time you can wear the hood. Awesome. So I need to do one circlet as well. Okay. Potion of Enchanting, 9% stronger. First things first. Grand Soul Gem, Fortify Conjuration, and I'm going to call this
but it really is quite valuable.
Conjurer's Circlet.
I don't think anyone here truly understands how useful.
And because the potion doesn't last very long, well, it lasts, yeah, it barely lasts long enough. That's why I make a bunch of these. Alright, so there's the circlet that we're going to put on. We're also going to do Grand Soul Gem, Witch Plate Hood, Fortify Conjuration. We don't even need to bother renaming that. Okay, hold on. Can we conjure this guy yet?
Yes?
Yes, it takes all of our stuff, but we can do it. In that case, what would I put on my body? What do I have for this?
Yes.
Fortify Conjuration, Magic Gem, Health, Heavy Armor. What if I did... Uses Heavy Armor skill. I don't really care about that. Or Health, 39 points. That's not much. Everything's still going to one-hit me. Stamina. That's not great either. Fortify Destruction. I could do Destruction. And then there's the Tribal Mask Gold. Yes, let's do... What can I put on the Tribal Mask? Fortify two-handed. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do with it. Take one more of these potions. On the Tribal Mask, Greater Soul Gem, Grand Soul Gem. The Tribal Mask. I'm going to do Fortify two-handed. I'm going to rename this to that. What else do I have? I don't have any earrings, do I? Because I already have some on for something. So this. Put a Grand Soul Gem on it and do Fortify Conjuration. I'll just get... I don't care about magic regeneration. I'm going to do destruction spells. Yeah. No, I should probably do heavy armor, shouldn't I? Yeah. No. Yes, no. Yes, I'm confused. I'm going to do that. I think that's everything. Alright, let's find out. We got a character here. We take the Conjure Circlet and put that on. Oh, I didn't have it on before and I could cast it? Oh, that's because just the Witchplate Hood then did it. Okay. That's cool. We put the mask on. Ooh, the masks are always badass. We have this for two-handed damage. Oh, I could do a necklace for two-handed damage, couldn't I? Alright, we're going to do that. That's the last thing we're going to do. We're going to do a necklace. It's a plain old silver necklace. The last Grand Soul Gem we had. Fortify two-handed, and we're going to call it. And I only do that. It's not because I like the game The Witcher. It's not. It's because it's alphabetical. So then it goes down here and it, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, we should be doing a lot more damage. And we can cast the Dremora Lord. Oh, save the game. Okay. Now we are ready to actually be kind of badass. This is when things change in Legendary playthrough. Alright, let's go talk to Tolfdir.
The college will be here for you no matter what. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen. Aliad, Dwemer, even Farmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time. when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Will allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. Now,
I'm working on
you are
some
going to
very
speak to
important
this
research.
Yes, yes, yes. The monk. Psijic Order.
Please do
What
not
you
be
learn
alarmed.
here will last you a
I
lifetime.
mean you no harm.
Several, if you're talented.
It is good to meet you in person. I merely wish to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthal. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlain here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
were you about
what
to
is the
say
meaning
something?
of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Bye-bye, gentlemen.
Don't play coy.
Have fun with your squabble.
Specific member of the college. Here he is.
That whole discussion made me think of something potentially for the next Elder Scrolls game. Let's see, it's over in this way, is it not?
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, if it's at the bottom of a cup of mead, maybe. I can help you get to the bottom of that. I've always been curious about about what they're going to do with Elder Scrolls 6, of course, and I like to think about it and speculate it because it's fun. Obviously, the war with the Thalmor is particularly fun to speculate about. Are they gonna ramp that up at all? I don't need the flame atronach really anymore. I certainly don't need the familiar. So let's do this. I'm gonna favorite that. We're gonna put this in Conjured Warlord in slot 6. Get that ready. I love that guy. So that changes the game considerably because he's a tough dude. I love it. It's great. Let me go down here. Oops. Let's see. Did this all wrong here. What do I have? Oh, I have ice one. Good. How much magic do I need to redo this guy? Doesn't matter. He's an easy kill. No shooting. Oh, that's nice. I haven't used that blade yet, have I? The absorb health one. That was really nice. Okay, so is this where we go? The Midden Dock. I believe this is where we go. Oh yeah, this is where we go. And this gets really... Hey! I'm liking all of that.
There is no help for you here.
That's the other thing I should change. Let's do healing. Where's fast healing? Have I not made that? Yeah, healing. Let's do fast healing. Fast healing in slot 7. Let's switch back.
There is no solace in knowing what is to come.
You're right about that.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell much you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Alright, Savos. Well, that's cool. You need to move. Thank you. So getting back to the whole point of speculation, Elder Scrolls 6. I've been thinking that what they might do is ramp up the war with the Thalmor, but the Eye of Magnus and the Sigic Order being so mysterious also seems really interesting. And it was making me think about Frank Herbert's book Dune, which I absolutely love. Need to eat. My stuff is stale. Eat a regular potato. But in Dune, of course, Dune is just fabulous, and part of what makes it fabulous is Frank Herbert's a great writer, but it's always really interesting in Dune because Muad'Dib later on gets the power to see into the future, like the Sigic Order. Fire salts. Atronach Forge Manual, take that. And you know, he sees the future the way he kind of imagined it being. He sees it as a web, but with all these endless possibilities depending on which strand you go down. And it makes me want, it seems like it'd be a really neat game mechanic in Elder Scrolls 6 if you somehow got wrapped up with being in the Sigic Order. And you could sort of kinda see the future and determine which paths to go down to try to influence events. Could be some fun stuff. Could be interesting. Maybe not. Alright. We get in here through here. Nope. Or right here. This is our way out. Our way out? Alright, let's go talk to whoever we need to talk to. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Good intentions, report to Savos. Okay. Savos, my man. Oh, was he already down there? Was he? Is he not in his chambers? Darn it. No. Son of a gun. Oh, the little icon there. Where is he? What's he doing? There he is. Character needs some sleep.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Excellent. Alright, Mirabelle, where are you? Speak with Mirabelle. We're almost done with hanging out here at the college. Thank goodness. Just because my character needs sleep. I need sleep and lantern oil. Mirabelle, you're upstairs. Good for you. 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud.
If there are any problems, let me know. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive. Very unique and definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of. Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alright. The ruins of Mzulft. Get down here in the dark. That is going to be the next stop after we get some much needed rest here. Heck yeah. I don't want to rest too long, but this is where we're at. Alright, folks, I'm going to end this episode here. It's a little shorter than I planned on, but it's a pretty good stopping place. So, thank you for watching. As always, if you guys have a question or comment, drop it down below. If you like the channel and haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.